Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing lately: smart glasses. But not just any smart glasses. I'm talking about the kind that's got everyone from privacy experts to everyday folks like you and me scratching their heads. You know, the ones with cameras built in, like Meta's Ray-Bans or Kmart's Anko glasses. Here's the kicker: they're so discreet, you might not even notice someone's recording you. And that's where things get interesting, or, honestly, a bit unsettling. Here's the thing: Australia's Privacy Commissioner, Carly Kind, recently sounded the alarm on these gadgets. Personally, I think this is a big deal, not just for Aussies but for anyone who values their privacy. Kind pointed out that these glasses could fundamentally change how we interact with each other. Imagine walking down the street, having a private conversation, or just minding your own business, and someone's quietly recording it all. What makes this really interesting is how it blurs the line between public and private spaces. We're used to cameras in stores or on street corners, but this feels different. It's like having a hidden camera in every interaction, and that's a game changer. Now, let's talk about the legal side of things. Australia's Privacy Act only applies to businesses and government agencies, not individuals. So, if someone's using these glasses to record you, it's kind of a grey area. In my opinion, this is where the real problem lies. The law hasn't caught up with the tech yet. Kind raised some valid questions. How do these companies notify people they've been recorded? What about facial recognition? Do they even have the consent of the people they're analyzing? These aren't just technical questions, they're ethical ones. And honestly, I'm not convinced the companies have thought this through. What many people don't realize is that this isn't just about random recordings. It's about the potential for misuse. Think about vulnerable groups, kids, victims of domestic violence, or even corporate espionage. These glasses could be used in harmful ways, and that's a scary thought. Sure, Meta says users should respect people's preferences, but let's be real, how many people are actually going to follow that? And even if they do, what's stopping someone from covering that little LED light that's supposed to signal recording? It's like putting a band-aid on a bullet wound. From my perspective, this raises a deeper question: are we ready for this kind of tech? I mean, we're already dealing with privacy concerns from smartphones and social media, but this feels like a whole new level. It's not just about data being stored somewhere, it's about the erosion of trust in public spaces. If you take a step back and think about it, we're basically normalizing constant surveillance, and that's a slippery slope. What this really suggests is that we need to have a serious conversation about where we draw the line with technology. Now, let's talk about the broader implications. Kind mentioned that while most uses of these glasses might be benign, the exceptions are what worry me. A detail I find fascinating is how this tech could reshape societal norms. If everyone's potentially recording everyone else, how does that change how we behave? Are we going to start self-censoring in public? And what about the psychological impact of knowing you're always being watched? This isn't just a tech issue, it's a cultural one. The Australian government is looking into privacy reforms, which is a step in the right direction. But here's the thing: laws take time, and tech moves fast. By the time new regulations are in place, Google and Apple might already have their versions of these glasses on the market. Personally, I think we need a more proactive approach. We can't just react to these issues, we need to anticipate them. And that means having these conversations now, not later. So, where does this leave us? Well, for one, I think we need to be more critical of the tech we adopt. Just because something's cool or convenient doesn't mean it's good for society. We also need to push for stronger privacy laws that actually address these issues. But here's the real question: are we willing to sacrifice some of the benefits of this tech for the sake of privacy? It's a tough call, but one I think we need to make. Closing thought. Smart glasses might seem like just another gadget, but they're a symptom of a bigger trend, the increasing overlap between technology and privacy. As we move forward, we've got to ask ourselves, what kind of world do we want to live in? One where every moment is potentially recorded, or one where we still have some control over our personal space? Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm genuinely curious to hear your take on this.